If you focus on results, you will never change. If you focus on change, you will get results. So, keeping this thought in the mind, the teachers of modern school have brought a change to adopt e-learning. Very good morning to all my dear students and a warm welcome in the class of accounts standard 11th. We are going with chapter 2 and the name of it is dual effects of transactions and types of accounts. Today is our session 2. Topics that already we have covered in session 1 are classification of business transaction. Next is how to identify cash and credit transaction, how to identify economic and non-economic transaction, and the last is transaction having two effects. And our today's topic is types of accounts. Here is the chart describing the types of accounts. Basically, the types of account is being bifurcated and classified into two major groups, that are personal accounts and impersonal account. Further classification of impersonal account states real accounts and nominal accounts. So if the question comes how many types of accounts are there, you will say two, that is personal and impersonal. The further classification is real and nominal. Let us study each and every account deeply. Personal account. An account of the person with whom business deals is called as personal accounts. Which all accounts are stated as personal? With all the accounts with what business is dealing in day-to-day transactions are known as personal accounts. This person may be the natural or the living person, can be legal or can be artificial person. Later on, you will come to know the detail about natural, legal or artificial person. Here are the examples. Now, Ram's account, Dharmendra's account, they both come under person, means they both are individual. So, these are personal accounts. Next is Bank of Baroda account. Then it will be your legal artificial person. So this will also be treated as your personal account. Life Insurance Corporation account, that is LIC account. Again it is artificial person. So this will be your personal account. So what are personal accounts? With whom the business is dealing in its day-to-day transaction. With the person with what the business is dealing. Next is real account. An account of property or an asset or a thing owned by the business is called real account. Business के पास जो भी प्रॉपर्टी है, जो भी assets हैं या जो भी कोई उसके पास things हैं owned by business, that means मालिकी business की हो, वो सारे accounts को हम क्या कहेंगे? Real account कहेंगे. Goods account. Product which are dealt by the businessman are treated as goods. Businessman जिन products के साथ अपना purchase sale कर रहा है, all those goods will be treated in this account. For example, purchase account, sales account, purchase return account, sales return account, goods given for advertisement account, etc. All are the example of real account. Real account में दो बातें होती हैं, एक तो goods वाली बातें, goods account, and the second will be your assets account. when business holds ownership for any tangible or intangible thing and has monetary value of it is known as an asset. जब भी business के पास कोई भी tangible assets हो, tangible I have taught you in chapter 1, all those assets to which we are able to touch and we can see are tangible. Example, plant, machinery. Fine. And the next is intangible. Yes, monetary value होती है उनकी, but we cannot see and also we cannot touch. ये दोनों चीजें अगर ओनरशिप मालिकी बिजनेस के पास है और उनकी मॉनेटरी वैल्यू भी है तो हम उसे असेट कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, बिल्डिंग अकाउंट, plant account, vehicle account, goodwill account. Now goodwill, patent, TM that is trademark, cash balance. Goodwill, patent और trademark को हम देख नहीं सकते हैं. That's why these are categorized as intangible. Building को, machine को हम देख सकते हैं. So that's why they are tangible. All these come under real account. Make sure of this point. Personal account means the business is dealing with the person. वो फिर लाइव पर्सन भी हो सकता है, आर्टिफिशियल एंटिटी वाला भी हो सकता है. राम भी पर्सनल में जाएगा, बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा भी पर्सनल में जाएगा. फिर रियल में गुड्स वाले, परचेज सेल वाले भी आ जाएंगे और बिल्डिंग अकाउंट, गुडविल अकाउंट भी आ जाएगा. रियल के अंदर दो क्लासिफिकेशन जो थे दैट वर गुड्स एंड असेट. नाउ द नेक्स्ट कम्स इज नॉमिनल अकाउंट. An account of business expenses, losses, incomes, gains or profits is called nominal account. Business के सारे खर्चे, सारे नुकसान, सारी इनकम, सारे उसके प्रॉफिट्स सब मिलाकर क्या बनाते हैं? नॉमिनल अकाउंट बनाते हैं. These accounts are also called as income expenditure accounts. So the another name is income expenditure accounts. Let us go through with few of the examples of nominal account. Interest received account. Interest ब्याज हमें मिला है. So it is our income. So it will be categorized under nominal account. Discount received. Discount मिला है. Wages account. हमने लेबर को पे किया है. That is our expense. So again it will come under nominal account. The same way salary, depreciation account, insurance premium account. For depreciation, yes, it is expense, but what sort of expense it is? It is non-cash expense. So dear students, these are the three accounts which you are going to come across in day-to-day life. The three accounts are: first is personal, second real, and the third is nominal. Personal is for person or any legal entity. Second one was real. Real के अंदर दो bifurcations हैं, goods and assets. And the third one is nominal. Nominal के लिए कौन कौन होते हैं? सारे उसके expenses वाले account, सारे उसके incomes वाले account. Fine. Now moving on to the golden rules of accounts. Golden rules of accounts. The first, personal account. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Now this is the rule which you are supposed to keep in your mind. ये rules के मुताबिक ही पूरा accounts based है. You are नींद में से भी आपको कोई उठाकर पूछे तो यू आर सपोज टू आंसर. पर्सनल अकाउंट का रूल मींस डेबिट द रिसीवर, क्रेडिट द गिवर. हाउ इट इज, आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू. पर्सनल अकाउंट डील्स विथ एनी इंडिविजुअल और एनी लीगल एंटिटी. इसमें क्या होगा? कोई ना कोई रिसीव करेगा और कोई ना कोई उसको गुड्स को देगा. सो दैट्स व्हाई डेबिट द रिसीवर and credit the giver. Next is real account. Real account, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. This is the rule for real account, because real account deals with goods and assets. So if the furniture is coming in, then the cash will be going out. So debit the furniture what is coming in and credit that was cash what was going out. Next is nominal account. Debit all expenses and losses. What was nominal account meant for? Nominal account was for all the expenses, profits, incomes, gains and losses. So all the expenses and losses are to be debited. Then what is to be credited? All the incomes and the gains are supposed to be credited. Now please have a look on this slide and try to keep it in your mind. Right now we are going to revise it once again. So if you are ready, then let us go through it once again. The golden rules of accounts are: personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Second, real account, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. The third one is nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Now we will classify among these three. I'll give you the name of the account and you are supposed to classify whether it is personal, real or nominal. Modern school account. The type of account will be personal because it is legal entity, artificial entity it is. Next is drawings. Personal account. How the drawings is personal account? In definition, in the accounting terminology, I have explained you and I have even told you that you are supposed to learn all the terms. In that, one was drawings. When the owner takes the goods or cash, withdraws it for its personal use, then it is termed as drawing. So who is withdrawing? The owner itself. So it is personal account. Cash account, real account, because we can see and touch. Next is again machine, it will be real account. Salary, when the businessman is paying salary to its employee, then it will be expense. So nominal account. Stationery, the businessman is purchasing stationery, so it is expense, nominal account. Bank of Baroda, in my examples also I have given this, it is personal account. Next, Rajendra account. This is the name of the individual. So personal account. Discount received. आपको कुछ मिल रहा है. You are earning something. Receive कर रहे हो आप. It is nominal. Bills receivable. Now it is the agreement between two parties. एक बिल को लिखता है और एक बिल को accept करता है. So both are those persons, both are those individuals. So it is personal account. Stock account, we can see, we can touch the stock. So it is real account. Creditors account, personal account. Businessman ने अगर उधार पे goods लिए हैं तो उसे उस particular person को so and so amount पे करना पड़ेगा. इसके लिए वो उसका creditor बना. That's why this creditor account will be termed or will be classified under personal account. Income tax account. Businessman खुद का income tax पे करता है, इसके लिए वो personal account हुआ. कच्छ यूनिवर्सिटी artificial entity है, personal. Debentures of Tata company. Now we can see and touch. Nevertheless, now it is not on paper, it is on electronic basis, but it will be classified under real account. Loss on goods destroyed by fire. The word itself, loss, suggests that it will come under nominal account. That's all for today, and your today's task is do revision of today's video, what I have taught you people, solve the illustrations which I have shown you on the screen. No need to draw the tables as shown in the illustration. Do as shown in the next slide. Please keep this thing in your mind. In my next slide, I'm going to show you how you are supposed to classify the accounts, and it will not become tedious work as it will help you to do the less labor work. It is very important to write down the roll number on each and every page of your accounts book along with mentioning the section. Keep your work updated as earlier also told that it will carry your internal mark. Now, in this way, you are supposed to solve your illustration number 4 and 5. In your notebook, you will divide your page into 3 columns. That will be first personal, the second will be real and the third will be nominal. आपको illustration में से हर एक account का नाम पढ़ता जाना है. You are supposed to analyze it, you are supposed to think on it कि वो personal है, real है कि nominal है. फिर आपको उस particular column की अंदर उस particular account को लिख देना है. That means ये वाले सारे personal हो जाएंगे आपके and all these will become your real one and these will be your nominal. So आपको बार बार account के सामने उसका type नहीं लिखना पड़ेगा. Fine students, in my next class we will continue with the chapter. Till then, study well, keep your work updated. All the very best, my dear students. Thank you for listening.